Good morning, everyone. This is Logan Peterson from the That Got Dark podcast. Just giving a little forewarning before we get into the actual episode. This is mature content. It is not reflective of our actual political beliefs, values, anything that we hold to be right and wrong in this world. It's just us being idiots in the name of comedy. So don't construe these things when we talk about race or religion to our actual beliefs. Again, two 20-year-old idiots, just 22-year-old idiots, just trying to be morons in the sake of making people laugh. We are aware that none of this will probably be of any monetary value or anything like that. We're just trying to be stupid, and we enjoy recording these. So if you also enjoy, please leave a little like, subscribe, comment if you of what you liked and what you don't like. It is, of course, a work in progress. So that'll be it. Thank you for listening, and yeah, have a good day.
Good to know. Starting there. How you dudes doing? It's your boy Austin Swan, tagged along by my friend
Logan Peterson.
He's not actually here right now, so we just have that on recording. So this is our first podcast. Not really sure where we're going to go with this, but we're just going to talk, shoot some shit, act like idiots, and if you guys enjoy it, all the better to you.
No, this isn't a soundboard.
You'd be surprised how many clips I have of him saying random things. Like this one.
Gay.
Or this one.
Not gay.
Or my favorite. I like it when he doesn't talk. So, how you doing, Logan?
It's been a day, man. I'm just tired of work. I'm very tired. Did you know that the Great British Baking Show is a thing? And it's one of those shows that you're like, one more episode. But they're hour-long episodes, and then you stay up really late.
You're watching the Great British Baking Show?
It's a good show.
Good to know. Good to know.
Wait, hold up. What's your problem with the Great British Baking Show?
I don't know. I've never really watched it, if I'm going to be honest. It doesn't sound... I mean, like, you compare, like, the Great British Baking Show to, like, MasterChef or Hell's Kitchen. It just doesn't sound like it's got the
It's no drama, except for the food. That's it.
It's just about the... I see...
Like, for instance, in Hell's Kitchen, or in MasterChef, for instance, last night, there was an episode, right, where man got a handshake, and both his competitors went, yes, he got a handshake. Nice job. In MasterChef, if your opponent gets, like, if Gordon Ramsay was like, that was well done, and shakes your hand, the other people are like, fuck!
Yeah, but it's because it's a competition.
Great British Baking Show is a competition.
Well, it's because they're a bunch of fucking losers, like...
It's so beautiful. And then the best part is like when someone's like having a stressful moment, like say their thing breaks up and they need to like just get something on the plate. People who are already done will swoop in and start helping them. What do you need? What can I do to help you? You know, like
it's exactly the kind of people you get when you lose the Revolutionary War.
I'm just saying, it's a good show. I thought I was with you, and then I was hanging out with an ex-girlfriend. And she had it on because she's like, this is the greatest show ever. I'm like, this is stupid. It's not even like a competition. If she doesn't whisk those eggs, her Genoese is going to be shit. Dude, that's all I do now. It's so great.
Is that like the point that like we're just getting to in life?
What?
That it's just like, we're just done with everything else. Now we're just at a point where it's just, I'm going to listen to podcasts and watch the Great British Baking Show.
If that's what life is, I don't mind.
I think about like,
I mean, let's compare. What did they do in the past to like bide their time?
Throw rocks at minorities.
Mostly.
Right.
So I think we're in a pretty good place.
I guess watching British people cook is a better alternative.
Depends on who you ask.
Yeah, that's a hot topic of conversation right now. Given
to date this VOD,
yeah.
I guess we are currently on day 3 of the election, waiting.
Or as most people know it, day 3 of waiting for Nevada.
Okay, first of all, Nevada is counting. Okay.
Yeah, they're doing something.
I mean, last time I checked, he was up by like 10,000 in Nevada. It just keeps getting bigger for him, or for Biden.
I'm just saying, Oh, hold on. How you guys doing? I'm back.
We can cut that.
I'm just saying, if Alabama can get all their votes counted in a reasonable time, being Alabama, I feel like Nevada's got some. No offense. I mean, I don't know if anyone from Alabama is going to be listening to this. That's definitely why I'm just trash talking you right now. If you're from Alabama, no offense to you at all. That was not meant in like a mean way. I'll put something in the description of this podcast for everyone who can read that'll clarify what I meant.
It's just gonna say I'm not joking. Fuck Alabama.
You're not supposed to tell them they can listen.
We can cut this. It's fine.
Okay, that's gonna be cut. Everyone from Alabama, just look in the show notes. You guys can read whatever in the description. It's fine.
Alabama was nice. You are our elitist pricks. So for those of you just joining us at the very first one, I'm going to be making some Bo Burnham references that I will try and cut back because this isn't his show.
Isn't every show his show? Doesn't he just deserve a little spotlight on every show?
He could. That man. Anyways, moving on from there. So I'm actually kind of surprised at you, Austin. I really thought you'd bring up something that happened yesterday when I was asking to come and record this.
Something that happened yesterday?
Yeah, I was asking, it was like, hey, you want to hang out or record some stuff? Or
Oh.
Yeah, I was really surprised you didn't bring that up like the second I walked in the door.
So hold on, I'll bring this up. Let's load up the messages real quick.
I saw that you saved everything but the important bits, and I went and saved them.
I was kind of sad. All right. So I got a message yesterday from Logan saying, "Hey,
do you wanna act this one out?"
Oh yeah. You can bring out yours.
Oh yeah. Okay.
We'll run a little scene for you guys.
Okay. So know that I'm usually quite tired after work and not spell checking. That's not a thing I do. All right. Let's start at the top. I think I started. Yeah. Oh, you didn't get all of it. Or save all of it. Okay.
I just saved the important parts.
So I'll say I had asked him, hey, what are you doing on today? Friday, November 5th. Yes, 6th. Today's the 6th. Hey, want to hang out? Maybe record some shenanigans or maybe workshop a skirt or something. I meant to say skit.
I'd be down.
Or just video games? Games.
Sus?
Games. I even wrote
sus.
Asterisk voice crack. I'm just gonna go now. Vote me out. Logan was the imposter. Yeah, okay. So we could just, record some shenanigans, work on like a skirt, maybe video games.
Yeah, so our options today. We're gonna sit down, record some stuff for a podcast. We were going to work on a skirt.
Well, aren't we all?
Not very good with sewing and stitching. I would not make a good skirt.
I mean, you can do the old 1930s version of what the definition of a skirt is. Just a female. If you're working on a skirt, that's actually, I think, a saying.
Oh.
When you think it's working on a skirt is like when you're hitting on a girl.
That is
vastly different.
That is understandable. I could understand if somebody were to like say that to me. I'd be kind of confused.
But you get
like I was, and then if you explained it like you just did, I would get it.
But that option was in stark contrast with the next option.
And then the last one was video gays.
Noun, not verb.
So, I don't know if we were gonna do some like National Geographic, like.
Ooh, here come a couple of them coming down the street.
And if you look to the left, you can see a wild gay in their natural environment.
Watch as they. I don't know what gays do.
Watch as they do normal things like a regular person, slightly differently,
but the same.
Watch as this man hits on another man.
Oh, what's this coming out from the savannah? A tall grass, a MAGA hat. Is seen above the grass line. That means one of their natural predators is close by.
bigot stalks his prey, following him 4 blocks to his studio apartment. Make America great again.
So here's the question: Is the Trump follower here to prey on the gay in which way?
Oh no, he doesn't do anything.
Oh.
He just follows him from like 20 feet back and just shouting insults about how like that's not how life is supposed to be, and like you know, just a lot of really mean words. That's really all it is.
Ah, I see. Okay. Well,
there's really not any like actual conflict to it.
Dude, I want
just mean words.
Well, how would the gays respond in this situation, do you think?
Usually with mean words.
That's fair. The everyone knows that the gays and the MAGA hat wearers often have, it's like a snake and a mongoose, eternal enemies, but one can hunt the other, but it can go the other way.
Yeah. It's
still an ass, motherfucker. I should probably I'll tell that story.
Please do. Go ahead. Please explain that.
You know what? No, we'll save that for we'll save that. You know what? I'll give you a little nugget. Just a little nugget so you guys come back for the next one. Yeah, so that's a reverse hate crime when gay people alpha aggro hit on straight people who are just walking down. I saw that a couple times down in Florida. Still an ass, motherfucker.
It's one of my favorite things.
Yeah.
I think straight men need to be like aggressively hit on more often.
To where it makes them uncomfortable.
Yeah, I feel like that doesn't happen enough.
It's like a sobering experience, yeah.
Yeah, like,
oh, shit. Is that what I'm doing?
Yeah, it wakes you up.
That makes sense. Now I understand what all the women are upset about. Yeah, okay.
I just want some, like, Dwayne The Rock Johnson dude wearing an extra small shirt.
Like an Arrow Schnapp shirt?
Yeah. To just, like, walk up to straight men at a bar and just aggressively start rubbing their shoulders. Can I buy you a drink? And then, like, that's all it takes. One time, and immediately their life flashes before their eyes, and they're like, "Oh my god, this is what I do to people."
Jaws of life on the shoulder, just. You look really pretty.
I don't even want to.
You look prettier without pants on.
Mike Tyson is a terrifying individual.
He's so sweet in like all the movies, though.
Okay, he is such a sweet man. You listen to him talk to people,
yeah,
and he is such a sweet man. Go listen to the Joe Rogan podcast with Mike Tyson.
Don't listen to that. Listen to this podcast.
Listen to this podcast first. After this podcast is over, go check out Joe. If you want. But probably just check out more of this podcast.
Yeah.
But if anything, just listen to like the 12 minutes of the Mike Tyson podcast with Joe Rogan. Or the Joe Rogan podcast with Mike Tyson, I suppose. That man says some terrifying shit.
You can if you're Mike Tyson.
He like refers to himself like Genghis Khan.
That's
just
kind of messed
he
up.
gets in there. He's like, yeah, I have to like apologize to God because I might kill that guy. I was like, oh my God, you might what? Could you imagine fighting Mike Tyson, and like right before the fight starts, you see him praying.
Hold
so
up.
You just got to be like, yeah, you better pray.
Have you seen Hunter x Hunter?
I've seen like the first episode.
Nah, then forget about it.
Yeah,
there's a guy who his attacks are so quick, they're like godly. So he every time he like fights, he prays, and then like he like does like an ultimate attack in like negative seconds. But in that negative seconds, he has time to stop, pray, and then punch. Anyways, go on.
That's a flex. But yeah, can you imagine just like you're trying to fight Mike Tyson, he starts praying, you're like, yeah, go ahead, pray, you're gonna need it, and he goes, no, sorry, I was praying that I wasn't gonna kill you in this fight.
It's so threatening, yet so
and
not.
you just stop.
I think my spine just slid out of my own asshole.
Just like, oh, that's crazy. Hey, we have medical attention on standby, right?
You're in an alley with Mike Tyson. No. Who are you then? I'm just some homeless guy. Mind if I throw up on your shoes?
He's like, yeah, we got the medical crew over there.
It's fine. They're already filled with pee.
What is that guy holding? That's the dude who shot Harambe. He's just here to put you out of your misery. My what? I don't want to fight no more. Someone call my mama.
Okay. What? It's
enough of Mike Tyson. Where are we going on now?
What were we talking about before this? You brought in the Mike Tyson. A gay dude that we were talking about the story with the aggressively hitting on gay dudes, and then that became Mike Tyson aggressively gay hitting on someone.
Jaws of life on your shoulder.
Oh yeah. So that's okay.
That's a thing. That's a thing that happened.
All right. Let's see. Right. I was gonna tell you one of the stories at work today. So there's this guy at work. We'll call him Stuart. Yeah. So I was out on the floor working, and I noticed that a lot of his clothes that had been coming in were just piling up at the HR office's her desk. He works. He's supposed to work every day. So I went out and I found one of his little buddies, and I'm like, "Hey, where's Stuart?" They're like, Stuart. Okay. So they're like, looked at me and just said, COVID. Again? This is like his third COVID. People around him keep getting sick, and he keeps quarantining, getting that paid medical leave or paid sick leave.
That's the way to do it, though.
What are they gonna say? Not to come, or what do you know? You need to come in. Okay. Yeah, I'll be right in, boss.
Yeah, let me just come right in. I didn't enjoy that. I want everyone to know. That did not feel good. The human body is not meant to do what I just did.
I feel like you got to do it right.
Whoa. Calm down.
Listen, I've been making sound effects for my entire life as we've been over this.
Do R2-D2.
Except for Star Wars. I don't do Star Wars. It's my one rule.
Yeah, do a sword hitting a fighter jet at 158 miles an hour. That was actually great. A lot better than I expected.
It went a lot worse than I expected.
Do a cactus getting launched off of a motorcycle and landing into a pillow fort filled with live chickens. God damn it, he's a genius.
I can't do chickens. That's my second rule. There's a long list of rules.
No Star Wars, no chickens.
No Star Wars, poor chickens.
That's the first shirt that we're going to sell, everybody. If you want to pre-order a No Star Wars or Chickens shirt,
no Star Wars, poor chickens.
What he said. If you want to pre-order that shirt, just Venmo me. Anything over $20.
Anything over $20.
Just anything over $20.
So that's a flat rate, by the way, guys. So if you can get the shirt for $20. But if you pay us like $400, you get a shirt for $20.
And the rest of it is a donation to support a crippling alcoholic and his podcast.
Alcoholic. I'm just a minor alcoholic that's slowly ramping up.
Oh shit! Speaking of alcoholics, the beer.
Oh yeah, grab us that Voodoo Ranger. Voodoo Ranger, please sponsor us. Some nice IPA, American Haze. The only beer that I don't want to kill myself after drinking.
There's your beer.
Thank you. These are mostly cold. Ooh, that's a nice.
That was satisfying.
That was a nice crunch. Crunch? Crack? What sound is...
I don't want crunchy beer, man.
What is... It's a crack, right?
Yeah, it's a crack. You crack open a cold one with the boys.
But it's not like... A crack is... You know? It's like a snap, but also a crack. Popple.
Beers just make Rice Krispie noises when you open them. I guess that goes with all canned drinks.
Oh, okay. I see what happened.
All canned drinks
Snap,
just make Rice
crack,
Krispie.
popple.
I can't even talk.
Snap, popple, crack.
Snap, popple, crack.
Snap, popple.
Snapple crack. Coming to a warehouse near you.
All right. So tell me if you like the beer.
Tastes like a flower.
Huh? Yeah, it's beer.
No, like this tastes like I'm like chewing on like lavender. I don't know.
I just taste beer and passion fruit. And then at the end there's beer. It's the worst part about beer is the aftertaste. When you're like, I shouldn't have stopped drinking the beer.
I think the worst part about beer is the flowers that are getting shoved into my mouth.
Listen, not everything can be a Captain and Coke.
I'm going to be honest. It does not taste bad, but Jesus Christ, that smell is horrible.
I like it.
I cannot. Oh my God.
Okay, it's not great.
That's not great.
It just smells like passion fruit and beer.
Oh my God.
You are not doing wonders for our Voodoo Ranger sponsorship.
Voodoo Ranger, listen, I love you. Yeah.
He doesn't love you.
That hurt to say, I'm not going to lie.
I like the beer. It's literally the only beer that I don't want to blow my head off while drinking. Is that a good
That's a perfect sales slogan. Just, hey, sponsor me.
Voodoo, if
your beer is the
Voodoo,
only one that doesn't
come up
make
with
me want to
more
rip my skull off.
If you want me to come up with more slogans for you, this is the way to go. You can call me Slogan Logan.
That's a good start.
No, my teachers called me Slogan when I was in school for a different reason. Anyways.
That got dark.
It's totally not true. I was a genius in school. Now I'm an idiot. Now people would call me Slogan.
Shout out to all the kids who their intelligence peaked in sophomore year of high school.
Oh yeah, that's exactly where it peaked.
Shout out to all you.
I was like taking college classes as a sophomore, and then when I hit senior year, I was like, I'm not gonna try anymore, and I just coasted right through with solid B's.
Just like, all right, we're just gonna ramp up. We had sophomore year, and that's good. We're just gonna take that through life. I don't need any more knowledge than the knowledge that I have with me now.
Hey, I dropped out of college after 2 years.
Yes, I didn't go to college because I know I was gonna do that.
I could make excuses and like go on like, oh, I'll go back and I didn't know what I was doing and such. All of which are true. I ran out of money because I had nothing to start with and I was only on loans. You know, that whole thing. But I was really just like bored. If you don't want it, stop drinking it.
It's a beer, dude. I gotta finish it at least.
That's true.
I'm gonna try to finish it. That's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna try to finish this with everything in me, and then whenever I decide that it's too bad and I cannot do it, then I'll give up. Listen, if you like drinking LaCroix and Bud Light at the same time, this could be for you.
That's actually a pretty decent description.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, to be fair, the Bud Light has a seltzer alcohol.
Yeah, but it tastes like Bud Light the beer
mixed with like a
mixed
fruit.
with a LaCroix.
Mixed like with the passion fruit LaCroix. Yeah. That's actually not a bad one.
You just put like a straw in each and just suck in.
I wonder I wish I could just make stuff up here. I would be interested to try that, but not.
We'll send the intern. Craig. Hey, you want to run to the store quick, pick up some Bud Light and passion fruit LaCroix? Yeah, just my wallet's on the table over there.
I fucking hate Craig.
Sweet.
I fucking hate Craig.
Thanks, Craig.
Oh, he's still here.
Fucking asshole.
I fucking hate that guy.
Fucking hate him.
Oh, he's still here.
Hi, Craig.
Bye, Craig.
No, yeah. You'll get paid when we get paid.
That's gonna be a while.
I understand. I have a can. Oh my God, my house is over. I don't. Craig, go pick up the fucking. Do I need to get the spoon, Craig?
I feel like
that's what I thought.
We're not
Bye. Bye. I don't.
I feel like we're not gonna get the LaCroix and Bud Light.
I feel like he's just gonna take my wallet and leave.
I would. It's fine. Maybe he'll come back with something else and we'll actually enjoy it. Yeah. Like, haha, fuck you. I didn't get LaCroix and Bud Light. I got you fucking Goldschlager. And
I got you something actually good.
Oh, no. You got a Goldschlager instead of what we wanted.
That is, oh my God. I can't, that is awful.
Jesus.
That is not for me.
All right, well, we'll have to find a different sponsor. Voodoo Ranger, if you want to sponsor just me, I like your beer.
Hey, we'll sponsor you. Like, the whole podcast will sponsor your product. I will just be absolutely silent the entire time.
It's just an empty podcast with just. I'll do that. I'll do the Voodoo Ranger podcast with Logan and. It feels weird. That felt so smooth to call you Swan, with Logan and Swan, but then I'm like those aren't the same equal, because it would be.
I mean, I've just been referred to as Swan for like my entire life. Okay. Family, it's Little Swan.
Logan and Austin just sounds clunky compared to Logan and Swan.
Logan and Swan.
And you can't use my last name.
Yeah.
It sucks. I gotta come up with like a stage name or like a better name. I could take my mother's name. I was talking to her about that. Yeah, you were telling me about that. That was weird. It was a weird conversation. She's like, yeah, just take my name. Or take my old name. You'd be the last of the line. Because my brothers aren't fucking having kids. I'm like, Uncle Johnny just had a kid. Yeah, and he didn't name it. He didn't keep his own last name. He's like, yeah, you can have my wife's name.
That's got to be an interesting conversation to have.
What?
So just like, hey, so as my son, I would like you to change your last name to continue our family lineage.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we're all gonna die. Our family's done. We're over. No one will remember us.
I think all of her siblings were on board with that idea. That's why they did it. Dennis is probably not gonna have children, and Lino maybe he's doing all right. He's doing it on his own. Anyways, but yeah. So the story goes, I was in the car. I was kind of talking about how I wanted to go into like this sort of entertainment or writing, comedy, that sort of thing. And I'm like, the only problem is I'd probably have to take like a weird stage name or a better last name, because Logan Peterson doesn't really flow.
It's really white. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, she's like, you should go Barraza.
Barraza.
Right, like that's her original last name. She kept my dad's after they divorced, but Tiffany Peterson's weird as well. That just sounds like your normal white lady. She's quite Hispanic.
Yeah.
But Logan Barraza, not terrible.
That does sound nice. It's got a nice ring to it.
Yeah, and it makes me feel more Spanish than I actually am. I'm about as Spanish as a flour tortilla.
You're the Taco Bell of Mexicans.
At first I was insulted, but then I felt a little bit of pride. Like, Taco Bell has done very well for itself. Also, it's not bad.
Taco Bell is actually kind of a crazy story.
Okay, go on.
I did a whole report on this.
Go on.
Back in, I think, like 7th grade or something. Glenn Bell started off the business.
I do know that.
Yeah, he sold. He had like a cart, I think in New York, that he would go around and he would sell hamburgers and hot dogs. Know this story. Yeah, and fucking, I don't know. One day he's just like, hamburgers and hot dogs don't really sell. Right. Everyone's got. He was like, you know what? Nobody has on a cart moving around town. Tacos.
Okay.
So we just started selling tacos.
Interesting.
Off this cart, and people were like eating this shit up. They're like, oh my God, like this is everything I've ever wanted. You ever just walk down a street and want somebody to hand you a taco from a cart that they're pushing along with them?
Yeah. Have you? You've been to New York, right?
Yeah.
Did you have a chance to buy anything from the food?
Oh, the Doity Water Dogs.
What?
Doity water dogs.
Doity what?
Doity water dogs.
What are you saying?
It's the fucking hot dogs they got in the carts, just fucking like brown ass water sitting.
Oh,
just chilling.
sure, yeah.
I got one.
Okay, I went and got a falafel. I've never had a falafel before.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, there was some guy with curly hair. We're moving on from that. Was
That
just
sounded
selling.
aggressive. Logan, you want to talk about this? You got some feelings you want to get out?
No, I'm good. He sold me a falafel, and I took a bite and I was like, "Wow, I don't like falafels. This is garbage." I didn't know what a falafel was. I didn't know. I just heard people in from like shows and cinema and be like, "Fucking falafel! You gotta get a falafel."
Awful, bro.
Yeah, it sucks. It tasted like pickles. I was like, "This is the worst." Gave it away.
To somebody you knew?
Nope. just
next dude in line, turn around. Hey, don't eat. I got you. Just a fucking bite taken out of it. Just here you go, take it.
No, I said it very gently on like one of the trash cans that was nearby. Like it was still like in the wrapper, basically. They just had a little like bite out of the top, like a fucking rice ball. I put it like very gently on top of like a public trash can, and I turned around as I was walking down the street, and it's gone. I don't know if someone pushed it in the trash can.
No, I just got finessed.
Someone took it.
Somebody was walking past, made a quick glance.
Fucking free falafel. Hell
Dude
yeah.
in a business suit. He's on his way to a 9 a.m. meeting. He's
don't
running
have
late.
time
He's
to
like, I don't got time to go grab breakfast. Like, this is ridiculous. I'm so hungry.
If there was a falafel right in front of my face.
Oh my God.
Jesus. It's got a bite taken out of it. Take the falafel. Yes, Jesus. That's
like
how
the
Jesus
idea
talks.
of Jesus as an aggressive overseer of life.
If I give you something, you fucking do.
Just like, Jesus, I need a sign. I think I need to get out of this town.
Go.
Oh, that's wow. Okay. Whew.
You're not going.
Yeah. Well, hey. Jesus. Whoa. Awfully hostile.
Get in the car.
I mean, I can't go like right now.
Why not?
I mean, I have to like plan ahead. I have to like,
Just
find
pack
a
up
job.
and go.
I have to like find a job, find like a place to stay. Like
You don't need that
there's
shit.
There's just, oh my God. Yeah, there's so much stuff I need to set up though. It's a long process. It'll probably take me a couple of months before I end up leaving. You know.
Just like those the disciples, you have to drop everything and come with me.
Right now,
Yes.
seems a little personal. Like I don't.
To be fair, like we have a lot of shit. You know, like this is Logan speaking. We have a lot of shit. The disciples were like fishermen at the Dead Sea.
Yeah.
So
There's a big difference between like back then, hey, drop all your shit, and like now, drop all your shit.
I got like a sack full of rocks.
Yeah, back then it was like, yeah. So I have like I
And a
have a
fishing
house
pole.
that I made out of mud, and a stick with a line on the end
Drop
of it.
everything and come with me. And did I mention I can turn water into wine?
Yeah, fuck you, let's go. Nowadays, Jesus, hey, drop everything and come with me. Look around for a little bit. Like, do I get like a 401k or health benefits?
Aren't you Jewish?
Whoa. You want to talk about that one, Logan?
What?
Well, you're getting awfully aggressive today. Curly hairs and the Jews? You're getting... What's going on, man?
I'm just saying, nowadays people would look at Jesus, and if Jesus walked up to you and how he originally looked, came up to you and went, "Come with me, leave everything," what would you say?
A lot of stereotypes there. Could you imagine just really stereotypical Jewish Jesus? Like, drop everything and come with me. Like, okay, just empty your pockets. Coins start tinkling on the ground. He
God,
jumps to his knees, just starts scraping it up.
I don't.
Like,
Now who's being all right. Well, I guess we crossed a line there.
whoa, man. You be nice to Jesus. died so you could masturbate and not go to hell, man. That's something worth, at least a little bit of respect.
I think it's going to require 2 Jesuses for that one.
No, that's why the dinosaurs are dead.
Does all the dinosaurs equal 1 Jesus? They all have to be sacrificed?
All of the dinosaurs died because of how much you masturbate.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That seems like an
one dinosaur for each time.
Were there that many dinosaurs?
I don't know. That'd be an interesting thing to find out. How many dinosaurs were there actually? How many dinosaurs do you think there were?
Well, it depends on if you're asking how many dinosaurs were there at one time? Like say during the mass extinction event.
Like at their the most amount of dinosaurs that were ever alive at one period of time.
That'd be an interesting number to know. And it's probably less than the amount that I jack off.
I think it's like 12.
That's got to be at least 8.
12 dinosaurs. That was the most.
They were just that big.
It was just Godzilla and all of his friends. Megatron.
I don't
The
remember
giant
that
robot from Power Rangers.
Do you remember Mecha anything? Megazord?
Megazord.
Megazord.
Yeah, there it goes. Like Megatron, Megazord, Triceratops, Godzilla.
Space Octopus.
Space Octopus. I think Cthulhu was in there for a little bit.
Didn't I just say that?
No, there's a difference between Space Octopus and Cthulhu.
Oh.
Space Octopus is in a lot of Japanese films. Cthulhu is not.
What if Cthulhu is the Space Octopus secretly, and that way he can make it into the Japanese porn business?
I said films earlier.
Japanese films business. Listen, we just talked about the amount of times.
Listen, while we're on the subject,
okay.
That's another one of the dinosaurs I'm pretty sure was alive was Batman.
Batman? Wait, what?
It was Megatron, the single Triceratops, the Megazord, Godzilla, Space Octopus, Cthulhu, Batman. I think Betty White was one.
Well, I mean, she predates those guys, so.
Yeah, but she was still there.
Is she part of Godzilla and Friends? If she that's what it is. She was like the host. Like when Godzilla's like, "Hey, Betty White, can I have my friends over?" She's like, "Yeah, I'll make you guys some bean dip.
Just make some bean dip and some cookies and invite all the friends over."
Why would she make bean dip and cookies? You make one or the other.
No, this is like the Jurassic period.
Oh, was that a big recipe?
That was the shit back then. Dude, look it up. I guarantee you. Look that shit up.
Cookies.
In the Jurassic period, if you look up the most popular snack in the Jurassic period, first it's like baby pterodactyls.
I need to see
and number 2 was bean dip and cookies.
I need to see it's just a cookbook that has Betty White's face on it that says the Jurassic period. And it just says recipes, and you open it up, baby pterodactyls, second page, bean dipping cookies.
Page 3, grilled rocks.
I'm more of a baked rocks myself kind of guy.
I like smoked rocks.
I know you do.
Well, I hope you guys are all enjoying our bullshit tangents that we're going on.
We gotta come up with a name for this.
Yeah, there's some viewer interaction right there. Give us fucking money. So basically, what we're gonna need from you guys as viewers, first of all, we need a stage name for Logan, not like a porno name.
Also, give me your porno names as well in the comments.
Okay, so maybe a porno name, but
that's not what I'm gonna use on this platform.
Yeah, so we need first of all we need a stage name.
It's a raised platform. It's got a pole to it anyway.
So we need a stage name. We need a porn name.
Okay.
And then we need a name for the podcast.
Name for the podcast is most important. I would say do name for podcast, porn name, then stage name. Logan Barraza is kind of just my go-to at the moment.
I agree. That's a pretty solid order.
If you want to do a play on any sort of words, I do enjoy Puncraft. My middle name is Michael.
Michael Nuts. Got him.
I don't get it.
Yeah, most people won't. It's a pretty high IQ. You got to be pretty smart.
What's an IQ?
I think it's like a granola bar.
What? All right. Well, that's. I think we're winding down here. It's been about 40 minutes, right?
Yeah, just on the peak of 40 minutes here.
It's granola. The worst part is it totally could be.
Yeah. You ever have an IQ bar?
No.
Yeah, they don't taste good. It's just bran.
That seems about right.
Just bran. No flavor. It's literally just, imagine they take bran and they just squeeze it.
Okay, before we go, I need to bring up something. I know everyone is probably on board with the fuck the Raisin Bran train. I love Raisin Bran. It's probably my third favorite cereal.
I would be fine with bran.
You don't like raisins?
I don't think raisins are bad.
Yeah.
But
they're great.
First thing in the morning, my instinct is now like, you know what I want? I want fucking flakes of bran and just raisins. Yeah, raisins.
It's good. You're just eating the bran and with the sugar and milk, and you're just like, yeah, this is pretty good. But then you get the raisin, you're like, ooh, raisin.
Yeah,
popping in there.
No, that's not what happens.
Okay. Well, what's your favorite cereal, jackass?
Cornflakes.
I'm gonna stop recording now. Thank you and goodbye. See you next time.
Adios.
What's up, guys? It's Logan Peterson from the That Got Dark podcast, here to say that the next episode will be coming up pretty quickly, as we already had it recorded before we figured out how to edit and post these. So go ahead and keep on listening. Please rate, subscribe, like, or whatever it is you do that on the platform you're finding us on if you enjoy the content. Leave a comment telling us what you like and don't like. The podcast is a work in progress, and we'd like your true feedback. As everyone is finding ways to alleviate boredom whilst this plague goes on, I'm sure there's a swath of new content creators. Everyone and their mother is making a podcast, as they say. This makes us grateful to you listeners who managed to find us amidst the sea of new content creation. So thanks, and let us know how to improve your listening experience. See you in the next one.